Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to episode 7 of Prestwich to Prem. This is our third season that we've been showing you guys of our struggles in the Tier 10 league and trying to get up into the next level above. We are at the start of the season and I've played one game so far in the league. I'm going to try and bring you two today, which would be a cup game and then a difficult away fixture against St Helens Town. We're going to round up what we've done in the transfer market and we'll look at the pre-season and sort of season expectations, tactics, try and whiz through all that as best we can. So yeah, we'll see you on the other side. Right, there you have it. We're in the home screen now. To obviously see the very early league table. I can see that we've got to win in our first game. We're up there in third with goal difference. We're behind Goldcar and Lower Breck. Regular viewers will recognise Lower Breck are going to be our toughest challenge this year. They came second last year, one position above us, but they were quite a few points ahead. So yeah, obviously to get promoted we've got to beat every team, but they're the ones. I think if we beat Lower Breck we'll get ourselves the win and be champions this year. Just going to dive into what we've done in the transfer window. Hopefully it will show us what we want to see. So I've released some players here that aren't showing up. That's the key bit. Right, so anyway, we'll look at this. So yeah, an offer came in for our left back Charlie Leach towards the middle of the off season. So he accepted it. There's nothing I could do about that. So I have replaced him, although I'm not convinced it's as good a replacement. But I've brought in Dan Turnbull, who comes in. My coach has given him a 3-star rating. He's got some okay stats to work with. He's only 19. He's got some potential. He's definitely better than my next best. So yeah, it's a solid replacement, although he's not done great in pre-season so far. As you can see, non-competitive, he's averaged in 4 games 6.34. We played one cup game, which he averaged 6.9 in, which was a bit better, but the one league game he's only averaged 6.3. So yeah, a little bit of work to do with him yet, get him used to the system. The other players we've brought in then were, so in midfield, I've brought in Jonathan Alexander, a central midfielder. So I also released, I think I released Hakan Bulut, who was in midfield, as his appearance fee was too high and even his bench fee was too high, to be honest with you. So we brought in Jonathan Alexander, who is on £25 appearance fee, £1 unused sub fee and £4 assist bonus, which isn't too bad. Comparable to the rest of the squad. As you can see, he comes in, he's a 3.5-star rating. As an advanced playmaker, I don't play an advanced playmaker. I've actually been playing him as a Mazzala, which isn't necessarily his strongest, but it still makes use of some of his good attributes like his technique, his decisions, things like that, first touch. So yeah, he's decent. He's gone in there alongside Edwin Towers. Said in the last episode that one of my focuses was going to be to bring in a good right back, which I have done in Akeem Hart. As a result of that, we've let Ed Rees go, kept hold of Ryan Lamb as my backup. But yeah, Akeem Hart's the new boy. Again, he's 3.5 stars, can play a few different roles at that level, which is good. Teamwork 18, work rate 15, so he's a hard-working guy, which is what we like to see. Going forwards, he's not great, he's average, but you're not going to get much better for what I can afford, to be honest with you. So yeah, he's a good addition to the squad. His average ratings so far in pre-season were okay. Bit better in his league game. So yeah, he's settled in a little bit quicker than Dan Turnbull has, at least. We then looked at the centre-back positions. I briefly mentioned this, and I had a bit of analysis of the squad and determined that my centre-backs weren't actually good enough. I've still got Joe Lake as my captain, but he doesn't get in the first team every game week. So we brought in Gavin Stones and Mark Campbell. I got them both on trial, and in the end I just decided to hire both of them, to be honest. I think Mark Campbell's the main one I wanted. Can play left back, can play centre back. His tackling, his marking, his heading are a lot better than some of the other guys that I've had. So that's probably why he's up at 3 stars. Got some good aggression, some good bravery. So I tend to play him as the stopper. Not the stop. Yeah, the stopper, that's right. And then I play the other lad, Stones, as the cover because he's got a bit more pace. So yeah, that was Mark Campbell, sorry. Gavin Stones is the other guy. He's got a little bit higher pace and acceleration. So when we look at putting him as centre-back. What do I play him? I think I play him as a centre-back cover. So there you can see it highlights his pace, bit of his jumping reach, his decisions, positioning, his core defending stats. Those three probably aren't quite as high as Campbell's, but I think the two of them probably complement each other quite well. A bit young, an 18-year-old and a 19-year-old. So it's good to have Joe Lake in there. Still got Adrian Mulryan as well as sort of fourth choice. He started banging some goals in actually towards the back end of last year, so he's possibly a bit more of an option as a goal scoring centre back. And as a result of that, I've decided to release Denver Kone. Again, it was a £45 appearance fee and quite a high unused substitution fee for sitting on the bench. So yeah, that was good, getting him off the wage bill. So that's pretty much everything there. Just looking at the finances, the board have actually, I think because we've got to a much better position financially, the board are satisfied. I've achieved club vision goals of getting the finances into a good state. And so they've actually given me a much better wage budget, £334 a week, which I'm currently not spending all of, £295. So that's why I had a bit more confidence to go and sign up those extra players. So that's good news. I didn't go as crazy in pre-season as I did last season to repair all this damage. Obviously, you can see I had a bit of a gradient playing a few under-23 Premier League sides, but I didn't go mental. So hopefully, yeah, we'll be able to maintain that. We did this season, actually. From having that really big pre-season, we maintained it through the season. I was expecting it to do this, and we would just have to keep doing it, but we've settled that down nicely, so that's good news. I tried to look at getting a better assistant in. I couldn't. I did get a new director of football in, but I actually decided it was a good thing to have because the one I had last season recommended me some good players when I asked. He didn't want to stay on for another year. He wanted to move on to bigger and better things. So I found somebody else. Decided that it's probably worth the sort of 50 quid a week to have the ability to go to him and say, recommend me some players, because my scouting network's not brilliant. They've thrown up a few guys, but yeah, not brilliant. So I think it's a really useful thing to have that, especially as I'm trying to build this better squad. So, looking at the squad, obviously we've got a lot more players now than we used to have, even though I've got rid of a few. I've kept Ben Bradbury because of his flexibility, but arguably I could have got rid of him. He's done some decent pre-season performances actually playing as centre-back, so I can't complain. The big news is that Edwin Towers, in that first game of the season, got injured. He's out for 4 weeks. That is a massive blow because he's been an assist machine for me. So yeah, a little bit disappointed with that. Owen Friend is in there as there. I'll probably have to play Spickett in with Alexander. I think they play that way round, don't they? Yeah, because Spickett's better as a CM. So we'll see how those two get on in that dynamic. Dan Franks has been the one that's been... I've playing this inverted winger role now, but Franks has got himself injured for 3 to 5 weeks, another blow. So it'll be Howard who plays, but on the winger duty. And that's pretty much it. Laker Mulryan. Okay, I rotated in the last game because it was a cup game, so that's not Laker Mulryan. That's Campbell and Stones. Then we've got the 2 new fullbacks. Smith. It's not Smith. It's Shenton as right mid. Spickett, Alexander, Howard, Colin Brown, and Owen Friend up front, banging the goals in. So between them, they've scored 6 goals so far. I think Owen Friend got the hat-trick in the league game. Colin Brown got the hat-trick in the cup game. So that's fantastic. Friend I rested. I played Stuart Sampson in the cup game. So I'm just going to tinker with that so that I've got Mick Bevins on the bench as a midfield cover. But that's the team that I'm pretty much going to go with for the first fixture. The only thing we'll quickly dive into just before then is just have a look at these 2 games we've played so far. As you can see, we played Bodmin and we battered them 3-0. Nice and easy. That was the hat-trick from Owen Friend. Dan Franks got injured, but nice and easy. Then the cup game against Littleton, who were, if you recall from last season, I'm pretty sure they were the team that came 20th. And they're not in the division anymore. I think they've got moved sideways rather than down. It's like a geographical thing. So, yeah, we did, again, 4-0. Patrick Brown and Adrian Mulryan with the goal from the centre-back position. So, we started really well. Going to carry on with this formation, the wing play. And hopefully it will take us where we need to go. I know I was optimistic in previous seasons, but I'm optimistic with good evidence this season. My squad is a lot better. I've got a genuine goal-scoring threat in Owen Friend if he doesn't get injured. I've got a bit of depth as well. Feel like I've improved the defence. I think we can really challenge for top spot this year and not be sort of the 14 points or whatever it was when we were off last year. Anyway, join me after this, and we will get stuck into our first game in the cup against Tividale. Okay, guys, so where we are, just kicked off against Tividale in the cup game. I've showed you the team beforehand. I've not made any changes to that. I nearly changed and rotated a few players to rest them for the St Helens game, but I actually decided in the end there's enough days between, and some of them need match sharpness, and I just wanted to go full strength. So that is what I've done. So we are here with the first highlight as we're throwing from the left-hand side, Turnbull, chipping it forward to Owen Friend into Shenton. Shenton narrowly wide. Good effort though. Nice little move. Owen Friend turning provider there, rather than just the goal-scoring machine that he is. Bit of a quiet first half this. There we go, another highlight for them this time. Blake for throw-in, clears long. Can we get it? Yes, Owen Friend. He gets the ball, turns. He's blazing past the defence. Can he score? Oh! Keeper comes with a really good save there. But Owen Friend, I think he should have scored that. He is a good finisher. But Tividale hanging on. Hopefully an improvement in the second half. Second half underway. Early highlights. Oh, he lets it over his head, but it's okay. Stones recovers it. Oh, it's a suicidal pass from Turnbull. And Webster... Oh, my days. What is he doing? A suicidal pass into midfield and a quality strike from their midfielder, it has to be said, but still. Unbelievable. We have to go attacking, I think, off the back of that. Our free kick. Chips it over the top. Owen Friend. Through a goal. Oh, he could have squared it. He could have squared it. Keeper makes another save. Oh, and Brown heads over from the corner. Oh, dear. 6.2 Turnbull, 6.3. 6.4 Colin Brown. That could do with picking up a bit. Okay, 70 minutes. I think we're going to have to do something here. Let's make a shout of demand more. Oh, what could we change? Maybe Samson can come on for Brown. Spickett, he's not having the best of games, but what's Shenton's? So I think I'm going to have to take Turnbull off. I'd bring Bradbury on for Turnbull because he's having an absolute shocker. Free kick now. Can we salvage it? Shenton, Sampson. Oh, no. Thought it was an inspired substitution, but he's bloody offside. This could be us crashing out of the cup at a very early stage. Let's change to the long ball tactic. Can we do anything here? But come on. It's not happening, is it? I cannot believe we've just lost that. Didn't want to win the cup anyway. Okay, guys. Be back with the league game in a second. The yellow card for St Helens. Not a lot happening. I think we'll have to demand more from him here. Oh, we have a highlight thrown from Howard. Loses the ball straight away. Stones recovers at the back. Plays it back to the keeper. What's the keeper going to do? Give the ball away? Pretty much. Can we press and win it back higher up the pitch? Lake with a good header. Shenton now in attacking position. Feeds to Friend. Friend gets the shot in. Scores. Nice. Owen Friend doing what he does best. 4th goal of the season. He is clinical in the league so far. Nice little bit of play from Shenton. Good header, one from Joe Lake at the back as well. Good bit of play all round, really. Nice to see. And now a corner from Howard. Swings it in, Stones at the back. Oh, he's just off the bar. Oh, I thought that was going in at that top corner, but just hits the bar. Be nice if we can carry over some of our form from last year where we were scoring a lot of goals from set pieces. Friend heads the ball on from the goal kick. Their keeper clears. Only as far as Hart, though. What can he do? Back forwards to Friend. Shoots. Scores. Nice long ball. Well, say a long ball. Nice ball over the top from Hart. And Owen Friend is there. Red hot form. 2-0. And he's already hunting his second hat-trick in the second game of the season. Oh, and he had the chance there. And he's just headed over from the corner. He had the chance. I'm sure that won't be his last chance, but that was a good one. 2-0 half time. It's looking quite comfortable. I do want to have a look at the analytical data, however, because after Demamor FM has done his little video, showing about it. It's something I want to pay a little bit of interest to. So their team is playing quite narrow, as you can see. So I wonder if we could play with a little bit more width. They're not perhaps as deep as I may expect. They're deeper than we are. But yeah, perhaps we could play with a little bit more width. So yes, let's go and do that. Outstretched arms, happy with how it's going. Tactics, let's look at width. We're already playing wide, aren't we? We're doing the overlaps. Maybe we're already playing to that. Do we just... I might go extremely wide. See how it goes. I'll change it back if things start going pear-shaped. Start the second half. Have a shot there, but no highlight. There we go. Throw in, Shenton. Hart. Loads of time off the lake. Chips over the top. Owen Friends through. Can he get the hat-trick? Oh, he chips over the keeper. It's delightful. All looked a bit too easy, really. He had as much time as he wanted to go and collect that ball. Anyway, lovely bit of skill. That's his hat-trick. And it's his second hat-trick of the season. His second hat-trick in 2 games. This is why I'm optimistic about getting promoted this year. Now saying that, he'll get injured. But I'm going to take him off, I think. Yeah, I think absolutely. Let's just see this highlight. I think it'll sub him off because he's clearly a key player. We struggled without Towers in the cup game, I thought. But it's not been a problem in this game so far. But no doubt we'd struggle without him and without Friend. Trying to do that chip ball forwards again. Didn't work this time. St Helens have managed to get a bit of possession, bring the ball forwards. Into Oliver. Oh, he hits the crossbar. Yeah, Oliver just sort of got a yard on Stones then, which enabled him to get that shot. It was a bit of an easy ball through to him as well. A straight ball like that should be a bit easier to defend. So we'll bring Stuart Sampson on for Friend. Kadeem Howard's looking like he's in a bit of trouble. Not trouble, but knackered. And as his replacement, Franks is injured for a few weeks. I think I'm going to bring Theo Smith on. Who can play there with half a star. Better than nothing. And we'll save one just in case we get an injury. But yeah, 3-0. I'm pretty comfortable. Can we make it 4? Goal kick taken long up to Shenton. Shenton wins a header. Sampson now through. Shoots, but it's a pretty tame shot. Lacking power and accuracy. Nothing doing. 5 minutes left. Might as well just bring somebody on for the sake of it. Spickett, Alexander's not had a good game. 6.4. Wow. Wow. Campbell's not had a good game either. That left back spot is a real problem. Nobody seems to be able to do it. At least I seem to have resolved the right back position with Akeem Hart playing well so far this season. But your left backs, Charlie Leach had got there last year. We'd started getting good performances out of it, but now he's gone. It's like I'm starting all over again. Sampson through and goal. This time he scores. Nice. First goal of the season. It's what you want to see. Your substitute striker coming on and scoring goals. It's exactly what you want from him. Simple free kick. Bevins with the knock on, and the St Helens defence caught napping, and a nice left-footed shot from Sampson. Scoring the sort of goals that he has been doing for us over the years. Another highlight straight away. This couldn't be another goal for us, could it? With St Helens on the attack, though. Perhaps it's theirs. Fitton into Doby. Gets the cross in. Oliver's there. It's a nice move. A bit disappointing. The defence probably switched off a bit there. The right back could have stopped the cross. The centre-backs could have marked the striker a bit better. Yeah, he just steals a march on the full-back, on the winger, but you'd think that the could stop the cross there in a good position too. And in the middle, wow. Put it down to a good movement from Oliver. And a good cross from Doby. And a bit of complacency from our players as we were 4-0 up. But yeah, 4-1. Fantastic result. Is that good enough to take us top of the league? That is the question. It's not enough to put us top though, because we've got 3 teams tied on 6 points and 6 goal difference. And okay, Nostell could go 6 points, but they're not going to get 5 goals or 6. So yeah, all very tight at the top of the table, as you can imagine at this point of the season. I will hopefully come back, I think, see when we play Lower Brecon, I'll come back for that match, I think. Unless we have a decent cup run. We're in the other cup still. We've got through the first qualifying round. I think we're in the second qualifying round. Yeah, against Penzance. So I'll see how we got on in that. If we get through into the first round proper, then I think I'll come back for that. But otherwise, let's have a quick look at the schedule. Lower Breck are in 4 games' time. I may come back for that one, guys. It's away as well. It'll be a very tricky game. I think, yeah, because I'm a bit more optimistic about this season, it could be a real key game, that. The other team's Garstang, was it? But I don't see them. No, it wasn't. Was it Garstang? No, it's Golka, isn't it? We don't play them for a bit. So I'm not too worried about them. I think they'll have fallen away by then. But yes. Thanks for joining us, guys. I'm hoping this is the season and you can all join me on the journey, getting promoted up into the next tier up. I am optimistic because some of the results, as you can kind of see from the pre-season, some of those games were against teams in higher division, like Radcliffe, and I beat them. Narrowly lost to Chorley, beat Leek. There's a few there that are in higher divisions than me, and I beat them. So optimistic we can do it. I also think that there's probably not much in it in the teams down here, and that back-to-back promotions may be on the cards. But I'm not getting ahead of myself. We're not even promoted yet. We're at the very start of the season, but I think we're on the right track here. So come back next time, and hopefully we'll be going clear at the top of the table. Cheers, guys. Bye.